coverage of high school basketball on RoCo Radio will start in 2 minutes. High school basketball on RoCo Radio, and your pregame show will start in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Local coverage of McMichael High School, Morehead High School, Reidsville High School, and Rockingham County High School on the hardwood will start in 1 minute. High school basketball on RoCo Radio will begin in just 30 seconds. The following is a presentation of RoCo Radio Sports. Local high school basketball on RoCo Radio, your home for local coverage of Reidsville High School, McMichael High School, Morehead High School, and Rockingham County High School, capturing the rivalry games, the important moments, the accolades and the accomplishments, the big shots and the even better assists, and so much more with our high school basketball coverage here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. We bring you to the hardwood thanks to our wonderful sponsor, whose passion is to highlight the student athletes on the basketball court, as well as the coaches that help mentor them on and off the field. High school basketball on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. We now take you courtside for our pregame show as we get you ready for tip-off here across Rockingham County and beyond. It's high school basketball on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com.
Conference championships here on a Friday night in Eden, North Carolina. We're happy to bring it to you here on RoCoRadio.com, Facebook, YouTube, and Substack. Thank you so much for spending your Friday evening with us. Jonathan Hatley, how you doing?
Doing great. Looking forward to two just heavyweight mid-state matchups. We've got three county teams to cover tonight, with Walkertown boys being the lone out-of-county team in this thing tonight. and we're hoping to crown 2 Rockingham County Conference champions.
So let's start with the game between 2 Rockingham County teams. It's the Rockingham County Cougars girls squad trying to win their first conference title since 2012, taking on the Morehead Panthers here on Morehead's home court. We got to catch up with both coaches. We'll start with the away coach, Jesse Wall. I'm Jay Ramey of RoCo Radio here with Coach Jesse Wall of the Rockingham County Cougars. Coach, you've got a chance tonight for your first conference title as a head coach of this Cougars team that's been pretty successful over the past decade, and the first time the Cougars would win the title since 2012. So what does that mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. You know, regular season conference champions obviously want to win the tournament. We've been in positions to do it. We've played. I'm trying to think. Since I've been here, I've been 8 years. I think this is my 5th title game, maybe my 6th, that we've been in the conference tournament. So, you know, we've been around it. Just got to find a way to win it. So hopefully we do that tonight.
And speaking of finding a way to win it, what did you see in the first 2 Morehead games that went right that you'd like to continue to do tonight?
Well, just play with effort, intensity. You know, trying to do well in the defensive end. Defense, yes, we can shoot it at times. We can score the ball in different ways, but, you know, it's a lot easier if they're not scoring. So if we play a lot of good defense, do things we're supposed to, it should help us from that standpoint. That's what we've been preaching, is just being fundamentally sound on the defensive end, doing what we're supposed to, don't take plays off.
What was the biggest surprise you'd say in a positive way that occurred this season?
You know, we talked all year, or the beginning of the year, talking to you guys, talking to different people. Rebounding was something I was a little worried about. And, you know, for the most part, we've done a decent job rebounding. We have games and we go through spurts where we don't rebound worth anything. But, you know, we've showed up when we needed to get boards, get rebounds, and that has been a pleasant surprise for us. But, you know, it's not necessarily a lot of surprises. You know, I thought we'd be a good team, and we need to continue to be a good team moving forward. So now it's just executing from here on out, just playing good basketball from here on out, because we got to, even though it's not, we have to treat tonight like win or go home, because, you know, that's the best practice we can get. So we got to play and do things we're supposed to and do them right.
And finally, Coach, how important is your veteran leadership going to be of Ava Grace Pruitt, Reese Pirtle, and Lainey Rebb, the 4 years, and they're seniors right now? So not even just in tonight's game, but going into the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. You know, we talked earlier. Leadership was another question that I had, and there's been no doubt. They've stepped up as leaders. I couldn't be any prouder of those 3. Ava Grace leads verbally, leads on the floor. Reese the same way, and Lainey leads by her actions too. Like she's not the most verbal of types, but Lainey leads by things she does. She competes, and, you know, big moments she plays well. And, you know, those 3 in particular, I can't be any prouder of them. You know, they have stepped up in that area that we needed them to step up in. And, you know, we want to do something for them. We go to the postseason, try to make a little magic happen, make some kind of run. And, you know, you want to do it for those guys. They've been here for 4 years, played a lot of minutes for 4 years, and want to try to do things we can to send them off right. But, you know, it comes down to them too. They got to play, and all of us have to play. From that point forward, from this point forward, we just got to play basketball and see what happens.
It's Coach Wall of the Rockingham County Cougars ahead of this mid-state title game. Thank you, Coach. And we're going to get straight into the interview with the opposing coach, Corey Gibson of the Morehead Panthers. Jay Ramey of RoCo Radio with Coach Corey Gibson of the Morehead Panthers ahead of a big mid-state conference championship matchup. What are the emotions going into your first conference championship, maybe the biggest game of most of these players' careers?
Absolutely. I will say beating Reidsville in the semifinal round was nothing short of amazing for them. But the funny thing with a quote from the stands to me was, act like you've been there before, because we were so excited. And I looked back at them and I said, even though I've been there before, these kids have not been there at all, ever. And that is the big deal. Even though they were so excited, we are still taking our season one game at a time. But every game for them is a game more than they've ever played. So this season alone is a milestone for Morehead girls basketball and these girls.
And speaking of that, what does it mean to you for the first time in decades, Morehead girls being a winning record team?
It's pretty emotional for me because I played here from 98 to 2002, and we were always at least 500. And knowing and looking back in Max Preps and seeing how this program has went, I can't help but feel like this is what I started in high school, and I'm here to keep that same fire going. So the emotions for me are very, very, very much, I don't know that I could put it into any more words.
And finally, Coach, just looking at this specific game, what is the one thing that you're hoping your team can get right? Like, if you could just go ahead and say, this is a guarantee, whether it be rebounding, assists, whatever.
It's not a physical skill, it's a mental game. For them, when we play Rockingham, there is a stigma to that. And for so long, Rockingham has always been the top team. And it is something to be said for their coaches and their players. From me, the utmost respect. The Wall family has been there since I played, before I played, and I have the utmost respect for them. But with the girls, they let that mental game, as soon as 1 or 2 threes are hit, they want to hang their head and feel defeated. And that is the one thing, if we cannot hang our head and feel defeated on 1 or 2 shots, we can keep our pace and do well.
It's Coach Corey Price of the Morehead Panthers. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, Morehead and Rockingham County coming up in about 4 minutes or so. I'll tell you, Jay, the Cougars, we're watching them in warm-ups. We were questioning whether Renee Hargrove was going to play. It doesn't look like she's out there in warm-ups. She was nursing an ankle injury from earlier this week, so looks like she might not be in the game tonight. That could be a little bit of a factor, make a bit of a change. But Ella Brannick did a great job filling in for her in their last game. Got some key rebounds. And Coach Wall, he's going for his first conference championship, which is surprising. We've seen the Cougars play a lot over the last couple of years. They're a good team, but they always ran up against that Ben L. Smith buzzsaw when they were in the Mid-State 3A.
Yep.
And now they got the Panthers, and the Panthers, they come out, they're hungry, and they're on their home turf.
But these teams with a lot on the line, to say the least, and the conference title celebration is going to be sweet for either team, as 2 Rockingham County teams face off here in Eden. Aaliyah Abernathy and Destiny Minter are the captains for Morehead. On the Rockingham County Cougars, they're represented by Lainey Rebb, Ava Grace Pruitt, and Reese Pirtle, the 3 seniors on the team. So 3 seniors on the right half of the court, 2 seniors on the left half of the court, meeting on the Panther head logo with the officials for tonight's Mid-State Championship ballgame. Hatley, what's a couple of things you're looking out for on both sides?
Well, the Rockingham County Cougars definitely hold the size advantage on the inside as far as height. You got Reese Pirtle. She's 6 foot, give or take. Lainey Rebb, probably about 5'10". And Morehead's big player underneath, of course, is Aaliyah Abernathy. And I'm guessing she probably stands about 5'7", just by standing on the court and being in the vicinity. It's kind of hard to tell from up in the stands. But, if the Cougars can get the boards and crash the boards hard and get second chance opportunities, they've got a great shot at winning. The Panthers, the first time or the other game that we covered between these 2 teams, the Panthers were minus the best player, Destiny Minter, because she was in concussion protocol. If she steps up and has a huge game tonight, she could potentially give the Cougars problems. If she starts knocking down shots from all over the court and they have to spare another player to start double teaming her, that's going to leave somebody open.
The game without her, they lost by 41. The game with her, they lost by 16 to these Rockingham County Cougars. And the game without her was on this court, so.
Yeah, and you know that she wants to make a big showing in her last home game.
On the line for both teams, looking for their first conference title in at least a decade, as we bring it down to the crowd mic. Bit of a delay, but I think they're getting to the Star Spangled Banner soon.
For the finals of the 2026 Mid-State 3-4-5 basketball tournament. We're glad you're here to join us in both championship contests this evening, since the number 1 seed against the number 2 seed. Our opening contest features the regular season champions, the Rockingham County Cougars, against the Morehead Panthers. Your officials for this evening's contest are Timothy Graham, Carlos Rankin II, and Jerome Riley. Please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. As conference champions, Rockingham County will be the home team. Here are your starting lineups for this evening's contest. First, for the visiting Morehead Panthers. Starting at guard, sophomore, number 1, Taisha Martin. And at guard, it's freshman number 11, Stacy Juarez. And at forward, it's freshman number 12, Mariah Cobb. At forward, senior number 23, Aaliyah Abernathy. And at guard, it's senior number 14, Destiny Minter. The Panthers led by head coach Corey Gibson and assistant coach Mary Shelton. And here's your starting lineup for the Rockingham County Cougars. Starting at forward, junior number 15, Emma Brannick. And starting at guard, freshman number 24, Elena Strickmatter. And at forward, senior number 25, Lainey Rebb. And at forward, it's senior number 20, Reese Purple. And at guard, it's senior number 13, Ava Bryce Wood. The Cougars are led by head coach Jesse Ball, assistant coaches William Bottoms and Michael Williams.
So we get ready for the Mid-State 3A, 4A, 5A conference title here in 2026 as the Rockingham County Cougars take on the Morehead Panthers. The 1 seed versus the 2 seed, Rockingham County being the 1 seed. This game being hosted by Morehead as they hosted the semifinals and the finals of the tournament. The starters for Rockingham County, Ava Grace Pruitt, Ella Brannick in place of Renaya Hargrove, who is out with an injury, Reese Pirtle, Lena Strickmatter, and Lainey Rebb. From Morehead, it'll be Taisha Martin, Stacy Juarez, Nariah Cobb, Destiny Minter, and Aaliyah Abernathy. Destiny Minter set to jump at center court with Reese Pirtle, and there is about a 2-foot height difference as Pirtle stands on the left side and Minter on the right side.
And Minter comes up to about Pirtle's chest.
Now, both of them are laughing, but to be fair, a lot of these teams laugh a lot. So, don't know if it's about the height difference. Here's the tip, and somehow Minter won it, but it was tapped the other way, so maybe Pirtle tapped it the other way on purpose. And Ella Brannick ended up with the basketball. She was fouled on the way up. So Ella Brannick heads to the free throw line. Just shoot 2.
Destiny Minter picked up the shooting foul on that one. Team's first foul.
5 seconds in. Ella Brannick's at the free throw line. She puts up free throw number 1, in and out. Still a 0-0 score, 7:55 to go in the first, as Ella Brannick will shoot free throw number 2. Brennick's shot is up and good, making it 1-0, Rockingham County. Stacy Juarez goes left. Juarez picks up her dribble. Juarez to Aaliyah Abernathy. Abernathy loses it, gets it to Minter. Minter in front of the scoreboard. Minter double teamed. Minter out to Abernathy. Abernathy at the logo, kicks it back to Minter. Minter driving along the baseline, putting up a floater. No good. Fight for the ball, and it is tapped back to Minter. Minter draws it out to regroup. Minter moving right. Minter moving back left. Minter to the near side, it's Juarez. Juarez goes up. Juarez over towards Taisha Martin. Martin dribbles through, makes the bounce pass. It goes out of bounds. They say it was last touched by RCHS.
Yeah, Ella Brannick stuck her hand in, knocked it out of bounds. So the Panthers will reset the offense inbound from their baseline.
Inbound, Aaliyah Abernathy into Stacy Juarez. Juarez on the far side wing. Over to Abernathy in the corner. Abernathy back up to Juarez. Juarez over to Taisha Martin. Martin at the volleyball line. Martin goes right and passes to Juarez. Rockingham County in a 2-3 defense, it looks like, as Juarez has it tapped into the sky by Evergrace Pruitt. Evergrace Pruitt driving towards the basket. She will lay it up, and there's no foul called as Morehead heads the other way. Up to Destiny Minter, and Minter will lay it in, giving the Panthers a 2-1 advantage with 6:50 to go in the first. Near side is Evergrace Pruitt. AGP passes far side, lane of Strip Matter. Strip Matter has it blocked by Aaliyah Abernathy, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Panthers after Abernathy's ferocious block. Lane of Strip Matter into AGP. Back to lane of Strip Matter. Strip Matter misses the three. Rebound goes to Destiny Minter. Minter slings it ahead to Stacy Juarez. Juarez near side. Juarez up to Abernathy. Abernathy to the corner. Taisha Martin inside. It's Nariah Cobb. Cobb back out to Juarez. Juarez has it tapped away, but it goes to Abernathy. Abernathy misses the 15-footer. Rebound gathered by Reese Pirtle. Reese Pirtle up ahead to lane of Strip Matter. Inside, it's Evergrace Pruitt. Kicking it out. Reese Pirtle takes a very long two. In and out. Rebound, Abernathy. Minter gives it up to Juarez. Juarez dribbles forward. Passes back to Taisha Martin. Martin slings it to Stacy Juarez. Juarez had 5 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, and 5 steals in the game they played to get here against Reidsville. Nariah Cobb misses on the layup. Abernathy gets it. Abernathy has it stolen again by AGP. AGP up ahead, but overthrows it to lane of Strip Matter. It goes into, or nearly goes into the bleachers behind the backboard, as we have got a timeout called by Coach Corey Price. Hadley, what you seeing 3 minutes or 2 minutes, 31 seconds in?
Well, both teams are getting shots up, just having a little trouble knocking them down. Right now, Morehead holding a distinct rebound advantage, 5-1 over the Cougars so far. So, you know, the Panthers are crashing the boards pretty well. Rockingham's working the ball around, getting shots up, but they're just not falling. So once something starts falling, we'll know a little more.
Stacy Juarez to inbound for the Panthers as they move right to left. Juarez gets it into Cobb. Cobb back to Juarez. Rockingham County now in a soft press as Abernathy passes it forward to Taisha Martin. Martin up ahead to Juarez. Juarez has it stolen by Reese Pirtle. It's on the ground, and we've got a foul called, and the foul is charged to Stacy Juarez, who was on the ground. Rockingham County basketball, it'll be Lena Strip Matter inbounding right in front of the scorer's table. Gets it into Laney Reb. Reb back to Strip Matter. In the corner, it's AGP. AGP up ahead to Laney Reb. Reb passes to Pirtle. Pirtle to Reb, near side wing. Reb back to Pirtle. Pirtle takes a wing three and cashes in. Rockingham County now leads at 4-2 with 5 minutes to go in the first of this conference title game.
Reese Pirtle with the three ball.
To the corner, Juarez inside. Abernathy is fouled on the way up. Too strong off the right half of the backboard.
It looks like that, and will be charged to Ella Brannick.
4:54 to go in the first.
Well, Abernathy will go to the free throw line.
And she makes the first. So it's now 4-3. Rockingham County in command. And Abernathy is trying to tie it up. It'll be 4 apiece if this goes in. And
That's
it does.
Good.
4:54 to go. Rockingham County and Morehead knotted up. Lena Strittmatter to the corner, AGP. They pass it around the perimeter. Reese Pirtle tries another 3. That time it doesn't fall. Rebound gathered by Juarez. Juarez trapped at midcourt, gets it ahead to Abernathy. Abernathy to the corner. Here's a 3. Taisha Martin. No good. Ball knocked around. Pirtle gets it. Pirtle up ahead to Pruitt. Pruitt takes a long 2 from the wing and scores. Rockingham County has 6. Morehead has 4. Nearly halfway through this first quarter as Minter presses it ahead to Juarez. Juarez up to Cobb. Cobb has it stolen. Stolen by Pirtle. Pirtle up ahead to Pruitt. Overthrows it, and it hits the sideline. Morehead basketball once again.
Now the Cougars with 4 steals on 4 Panther turnovers. The Cougars have turned over the ball twice. No steals charged, just bad passes going out of bounds.
Juarez moves left, gives it to Cobb. Cobb drives along the baseline.
Double
and
dribble.
They call it for a double dribble.
So an unforced turnover there on the Panthers. That's their 5th of the night.
Mariah Cobb averaging little over half a turnover per game, which isn't much, is charged with the double dribble. So with 4:02 to go in the first, it's a 6-4 Rockingham County lead for the 1 seed. Lena Strittmatter has it. Strittmatter inside to Pirtle. Pirtle to Zoe Hargrove, who has checked in and scored.
Nice play.
Just got off the bench, and she scores quickly. It's now 8-4 Rockingham County. Far side to Asia Martin. Martin up to Minter. Minter, kick out. Abernathy pump fakes. Drawing it out, giving it to Martin. Martin to the corner. Minter the 3. Not that time. Rebound lane of Strittmatter, and the freshman races the other way. Strittmatter up to Zoe Hargrove. They continue to pass the rock. Now it's Briley Boone. Near side, Ava Grace Pruitt. Pruitt to the far side. Lane of Strittmatter drives. Blocked. Blocked by Abernathy. Minter up ahead. Minter throws it to Juarez. Overthrows it. Juarez in the corner. Had a chance for a transition bucket. They do not capitalize, and now we've got a jump ball.
Possession area will belong with the Panthers. Lena Strittmatter reaching in there, tying up Stacy Juarez.
Inbound from Abernathy. Coming up. Abernathy over to Juarez. Juarez guarded closely by Briley Boone. And it is stripped, but it goes into the scorer's table. So it'll stay with Morehead as the offense and defense will reset.
Now, Briley Boone's not going to give anybody room to operate out there.
Inbound as Juarez has it stripped. Briley Boone with the steal, her first of the conference tournament. Drives to the hole, puts it up. Too strong off the rim. Rebound gathered by Cobb. Cobb up to Juarez. Juarez drives along the sideline. Juarez stops at the top. Now goes left. Up ahead to Juarez. And now Lena Strittmatter will get the steal. Lena Strittmatter double teamed up ahead to Reese Pirtle. 2.5 to go in the first. Now Briley Boone drives, puts it up, and she's fouled. Two free throws coming up for Briley Boone. Renaya Hargrove is out with, I think, an ankle injury.
Well, foul charge to Taisha Martin.
As Boone shoots one and makes it. 9-4 now.
And we're going to see Booker check into the game for Juarez.
Freshmen switching spots with freshmen. Coach Corey warned us about the freshman class coming in before the season. She's delivered. So it's 10-4 now after 2 successful free throw attempts from Boone. As Morehead will dribble the other way and thrown out of bounds. Taisha Martin was looking ahead for Destiny Minter. Threw it to Coach Jesse Wall of the Cougars instead. Into Pruitt. Pruitt to Boone on the far side wing. Boone up to Lena. Lena inside Zoe. Zoe, kick out. Far side wing 3. Near side wing 3, actually. No good. Reese Pirtle, though, with the rebound.
What a
turnaround. Goodness gracious. So it's now 12-4 in favor of the Rockingham County Cougars as Tiana Booker has it thrown away by Reese Pirtle. Pirtle up to Pruitt. Pruitt inside. Pruitt has it blocked. Boone comes away with it. And Boone is wrapped up and fouled by Destiny Minter.
Well, that's Minter's second, and we're still in the first quarter. You don't want your senior captain getting into foul trouble.
Absolutely not. Lena Strittmatter gets it into Ava Grace Pruitt. Pruitt to the far side, Boone. Now it's in the corner. Here's Lena Strittmatter, no good on the 3. Destiny Minter tracks down the rebound. Minute 40 to play in the first quarter. It is 12-4 Rockingham County. Destiny Minter has it and throws it. It'll go out of bounds.
Tipped away by Lena Strittmatter on the pass intended for Taisha Martin. Reese Pirtle will go to the bench.
Coach Price mentioned she doesn't want her team to let their heads down. The main part would be mental in this game as Tiana Booker takes it in. And it's knocked into the backcourt violation on the Panthers, but some frustration showing as Rockingham County is on an 8-0 run, but you're only down 8, so they, like what Coach Corey was talking about in the pregame show, is going to have to come into play here. If you're a Cougars
got to
fan,
get your heads
or if you're a
up,
Panthers
get your
fan.
heads into the game if you're the Panthers. Joe, to answer your
Lena
question,
inside.
yes, Hargrove is out, still nursing that ankle injury.
Lena Strittmatter dribbles left, gives it to Pruitt, far side wing. Pruitt up to Boone. Boone near side Lena. Lena inside. Ella Brandon goes up strong, just short. Rebound Abernathy, and there's a foul called underneath the basket on the Cougars. So the Panthers will head to the other side of the court.
Zoe Hargrove picks up the foul on that one, her first, team second.
Taisha Martin gets it into Nariah Cobb. Nariah Cobb up to Taisha Martin, who loses it off her knee. It goes to Tiana Booker, fortunately for the Panthers. And now Martin is guarded heavily by Pruitt. Inside, ball is knocked. It's thrown into Coach Jesse Wall's hands once again.
The 10th Panther turnover.
Golly. 10? And we're 7 minutes into the game.
Rockingham County has 6 steals already, and, you know, it's been 4 just bad passes.
Minter inbounds to Taisha Martin. Martin averaging a little over 4 points per game, gives it back to Minter. Minter to the corner. Abernathy drills the 3.
Splash.
And that's a way to break the 8-0 run of the Cougars as Abernathy makes it 7-12. Inside Zoe Hargrove, guarded by Destiny Minter. Puts it up, and a travel is called as Zoe Hargrove went up and down with it, trying to draw the foul.
Well, Minter had her hand on the ball the whole time.
Gets it into Cobb. Cobb goes with her left hand, dribbles into traffic, hands it over to Abernathy in the circle. Abernathy across the timeline to Minter. Minter trapped on the far side, throws it ahead to Abernathy on the wing. Abernathy up to Martin, inside. Cobb is blocked by Brannick, and Brannick grabs it, sends it ahead to Pruitt. Pruitt one-on-one with Taisha Martin. Going to draw it out. Near side wing 3, Lena Strittmatter gets the roll.
Rolls it in.
15-7 Rockingham County as Minters got it on the far sideline. Now it's to Abernathy. Abernathy, spot up 3. Wow! 15-10 as Abernathy has 2 threes in the past minute. Up ahead at the buzzer, Lena Strittmatter. Hits the backboard, but it was after the buzzer from the other side volleyball line. So we head to quarter number 2 of the conference championship between 1 seed Rockingham County and 2 seed Morehead here in Eden. A 15-10 ball game. The Renaya Hargrove-less Rockingham County Cougars are up by 5 on the Panthers. Jonathan Hatley, how many turnovers is it? The tally's up to?
It is 11-4. The Panthers have turned the ball over 11 times. Cougars 4.
So if that continued for the whole game, they'd end with 44 turnovers.
44-16.
I'm pretty sure you can't be negative 28 in the turnover battle and have any chance of winning. So,
well, I mean, it's a 5-point game right now. They're still very much in it going into the second quarter. But I'll tell you, the bright spot for the Morehead Panthers, they are out rebounding the Rockingham County Cougars 9-4.
And that might be the difference, especially with Renaya Hargrove out.
Yeah, Coach Wall alluded to their rebounding and, not having Hargrove with her effort and her box-out ability and her athleticism does affect this game.
Grace Pruitt to inbound to Lena Stripmatter. Lena Stripmatter gets it in the backcourt, guarded one-on-one by Taisha Martin. Lena goes far side wing. Lena Stripmatter driving to the basket, puts it up, and the two is good. 17-10, Rockingham County is ahead by 7 on the 2-seed Morehead Panthers. Up ahead to Cobb. Cobb through traffic.
Traveled with it.
Caught it in stride, had trouble getting her feet. Morehead made up of a lot of freshmen that play really well, but it's got to be getting to them a little bit, just the magnitude of this game against a veteran Rockingham County team.
And Rockingham County loves to pressure and trap the ball, and freshmen who aren't used to that type of game.
Wow.
Oh.
Up ahead, Lena Stripmatter blocked on the way up by Tasia Martin, and they call a late whistle.
Yeah, it's a late foul, but they called it.
23 seconds into quarter number 2 at 17-10 Rockingham County. Tasia Martin had a chase down block over Lena Stripmatter, but they called it a foul. So now Lena Stripmatter will shoot 2.
Well, Stripmatter just wheeled around on the inbound, cut to the basket. Pruitt hit her in stride, and as she went up for the shot, she got bodied and blocked by Martin.
First free throw good from Lena Stripmatter, making it 18-10. Second one is no good. Rebound tracked down by Destiny Minter. Minter up ahead to Juarez. Juarez to Minter. Minter splits 2 defenders. Minter near side, Madeline Wade. Wade kick out Taisha Martin. Martin now picks up her dribble, has it knocked away by Reb, recovered by Madeline Wade. Near side, it's Minter. Minter dribbles forward. Minter goes left. Now inside, it'll be Tiana Booker kicking out, and the ball movement continues. Wade throws it up, no good. Fight for the rebound, though. Offensive rebound by Booker, and Booker banks it in. 18-12, Rockingham County leads. They're trying to extend it near side. It's Ava Grace Pruitt. Puts it up, baseline J, no good. Stacey Juarez grabs it, gives it to Minter, who is averaging 14 points per game in her senior season. Kick out, Booker, 3, no good. Rebound by Minter. Minter now passes to Wade. Wade throws it away and it's knocked out of bounds. I won't say knocked out of bounds. It went off the shoulder of Pruitt. Wasn't really looking for it. Inbound coming from Taisha Martin.
Destiny Minter just running all over the court. Only 2 points, but 2 assists and 5 rebounds so far.
Juarez gives it to Martin. Martin on the near side as Rockingham County is in a 2-3, and now Ava Grace Pruitt will pursue Martin more aggressively. She passes far side to Juarez. Juarez now up to Minter. Morehead down by 6. 90 seconds into quarter number 2. Minter moves right in front of the Morehead bench. Minter up to Juarez. And Morehead now taking their time on this possession. Gives it to Abernathy. Abernathy tries another 3, not that time.
Rebound by Brannick.
Up to Stripmatter, up to Pruitt, but it's stolen. Stolen by Juarez. And Juarez will head to the other side of the court. Juarez to Martin. Martin back to Juarez. Ball movement continues. Minter steps into a 3. Too much on it. Rebound will go off of the
Booker
hands
and out of bounds.
Morehead. So RCH has basketball as they nurse a 6-point lead with 5:51 to go in this first half. Ball passed into Ava Grace Pruitt. Pruitt steps into a top-of-the-key three-pointer, and you do not leave her open. She will make you pay. 21-12 now with 5:40 to go in the second quarter.
Pruitt with 5 now.
Had 14 in the game on Tuesday. Rockingham County now ahead by 9. Whereas to the far side wing, it's Minter. Minter to Booker. Inside. Abernathy has it go off her knee and into under the table. That holds the conference championship titles.
Laney Reb, it looked like they might have called that one off of the hands of Laney Reb. She reached in to try and strip it from Abernathy. And it will be Morehead basketball.
You mentioned Abernathy. She's going to be the one passing it in. She gets it over the top to Juarez. Juarez, number 11, passes to Minter. Minter, far side wing 3, and she gets it. 21-15. Back to a 6-point game. Near side, Pruitt looking to respond. She takes a 2 after the pump fake and airballs it. What a play by Lena Stripmatter, though, and she was in midair. Tried to throw it off Minter, and they'll call it off of Stripmatter. Got to respect the effort, though. So here comes Juarez.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Maybe she touched the baseline first before she jumped.
It's possible. It's possible because she was pretty deep behind the baseline when she touched that ball.
Juarez has it. She's trapped. Gives it to Minter. Goes over the back of Minter. She recovers. Corner 3. Abernathy. No good.
Long.
Rebound goes to Juarez. Juarez up ahead to Minter, though, after the offensive board. And stepping into a 3 is Minter. Minter no good. She wants a foul call. Doesn't get it. And we've got a full timeout from Coach Jesse Wall. Rockingham County leads Morehead 21-15. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom-and-pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote at 336-280-4859. That'll be 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. Rockingham County walks back onto the court after the full timeout from Coach Wall. Renata Hargrove out in this ball game on the bench, and that is really affecting the rebounding numbers for these Cougars.
Yeah, Cougars with just 5 rebounds on the night, and the Panthers with 14.
Reb up to Reese Pirtle. Pirtle back to Reb. Reb over to Lena Stripmatter. Stripmatter dribbles on the logo. Stripmatter goes left now. Going to pass it inside. What a find as Reese Pirtle finishes the job, making it 23-15. Morehead goes the other way.
Now with 7 points.
Stacey Juarez up at the attack line to Minter. Minter thinks about a deep 3, gives it to Abernathy. Abernathy to Booker. Booker kick out. Juarez looking for something to do with the ball. She'll dribble. Give it to Booker in the corner. Tiana Booker has it. Guarded closely by Brannick. Brannick. Defense causes her to pass it to Minter. Minter turns around. Minter to Juarez. Far side wing. Takes the 3. Doesn't hit it. Just short. But the rebound tracked down by Morehead. And Nariah Cobb will score. What an effort by Abernathy, tapping it to her. 23-17 now. Rockingham County ahead by 6. Reb to respond. She does. Nothing but net.
Mid-range from Reb off the assist from Brannick.
25-17 now. Rockingham County ahead by 8. 3.5 to play until halftime. Juarez guarded closely by 2 Cougars defenders and ripped away. Ripped free by Stripmatter, and Pruitt will score 2. Largest lead of the night for the Cougars. They're up 27-17. As the whistle blows from the referee.
Well, Boone
They must not have
and Zoe
inbounded
Hargrove
properly.
will check in for Pruitt and Reb.
So Morehead fails to inbound it right. Rockingham County inbounds to Pruitt. Pruitt contested 3. Doesn't get it. Rebound to Minter on the baseline. Throws it ahead. Almost stolen by Pruitt. Cobb recovers and passes back to Minter. Minter, number 14, dribbles across the Panther head logo. Minter leading the team in points per game. Passes to Cobb. Now in the corner, Tiana Booker thinks about a 3. Doesn't take it. Goes along the baseline under the basket and has it intercepted by Pruitt. Pruitt drives to the other side of the court. Pruitt to Boone. Boone passes inside to Zoe Hargrove. Zoe looking around for somebody. Zoe to Lena Stripmatter. Lena Stripmatter up under the basket, and a foul is called, so she will head to the line to shoot a couple.
See who they charge the foul to. Looks like it's going to go against Booker. Strittmatter making her second appearance at the free throw line tonight. She's 1 of 2.
And his first free throw of this trip is good. 28-17 now. Rockingham County leads by 11, their largest lead of the night. 2.5 to go until the second quarter. Strittmatter at the charity stripe. Shoots again and gets the roll.
Rattles it in.
29-17 now. Rockingham County up a dozen. Stacy Juarez, guarded by Pruitt and Boone, gets it across midcourt to Minter. Minter in a bad spot on the sideline, throws it off the left knee of Zoe Hargrove to let Morehead take it out of bounds. In between the Rockingham County bench and the scorer's table.
And a heads-up play by Minter. She was trapped.
Minter up to Juarez. Morehead wearing black uniforms, camo on the sides, Panthers written on the back, and a little bit of red above that Panthers sign on the back that's in black. That's in white. Up ahead, Rockingham County after the steal as Ava Grace Pruitt will lay it in and make it 31-17. Rockingham County quietly going on quite the run here midway through the second quarter. Juarez gets it to Abernathy. Abernathy to Cobb. Cobb on the near side wing. Cobb throws it to Cisneros. Cisneros to Abernathy. Abernathy lets it fly. No cigar. Rebound. Cisneros tracks it down. She's swarmed. Somehow gets it out, but they will call a jump ball.
And the possession arrow will stay with the Panthers.
No 2 thumbs up call from the referee.
Madeline Wade will check in for Nariah Cobb.
So here's Abernathy going to inbound, 31-17, Rockingham County with the advantage.
And Pirtle's going to check back in for Brannock.
Abernathy gets it up top to Juarez. Juarez, top of the key. No good.
Good rebound by Pirtle.
Landon Strittmatter's got it the other way, racing ahead. Gives it to Boone. Boone makes the bounce pass inside. Pruitt again from the paint. 33-17.
Good
Minute 20 to go in the second. Up to Minter. Minter goes right. Minter to Abernathy. Abernathy back to Minter. Minter takes the 3. Doesn't get it. Zoe Hargrove gets the long rebound. Zoe up to Lena Strittmatter. Lena Strittmatter to Pruitt. Pruitt on the baseline. Lays it up right-handed and one on the left side of the backboard.
Oh, they said she traveled.
Would have been an insane play. .64 seconds left until halftime. It's 33-17. Morehead Panthers are down by 16 as they dribble up the court. Ball thrown away. Reese Pirtle gets it ahead to Lena Strittmatter with the steal. Under the basket again, it's Pruitt. Pruitt takes one bounce and lays it in off the window. 35-17 now. This is a 12-0 run.
Yeah, and Ava Grace Pruitt with 13 points in the game now. The senior leader leading the way for the Cougars.
Minter along the baseline, passes to Wade, and she's called for a travel.
20th Panther turnover.
Minter's been trying to get her teammates involved, which is the storyline coming into the season, but it hasn't panned out too well in this ballgame. Ava Grace Pruitt near side wing gives it to Strittmatter. Strittmatter inside. Zoe Hargrove is fouled.
I think they're going to call it on the floor, though.
They will, and they're not in the bonus, so Cougars going to inbound. Wearing their
Minter just
white
picked
uniforms.
up her third.
Sort of a weird setting because Rockingham County is wearing their home white uniforms. Morehead's wearing black. Rockingham County's on the home side of the scoreboard. Morehead on the guest side, even though this is at Morehead because Rockingham County are in the 1 seed. So Reese Pirtle will make the 2.
Off the inbound from Strittmatter.
Made it 37-17, a 14-0 dominant run by the Cougars as Cisneros has it near side. Cisneros has it tapped away by Zoe, steal by Reese Pirtle, and it would say it was last touched by a Panther. Inbound coming from Lena Strittmatter now.
10
Strittmatter
seconds.
looking at Bradley Boone with 10.1 on the clock. Boone back to Strittmatter. Strittmatter steps into a 3 with 5 seconds left. No good. Rebound. Zoe Hargrove has it go out of bounds. Saves it. Gets to Boone. Boone at the buzzer. No good off the back of the rim. She hits the floor, lays out, and there is no foul call as Abernathy and Wade help her up. And we head to halftime. Rockingham County on a tear. It was 23-17. And
oh, they did call a foul. Aaliyah Abernathy picks up the foul, and Boone on the last shot of the half will get to shoot 2 free throws.
We've seen some late whistles.
I wonder if they're going to put
Or
time
hurt
back
them, I
on and
guess.
put rebounders under there, because that shot was well before the buzzer.
I would say there's maybe half a second left.
Yeah, maybe they put .3 on there. Not even enough time to get up another shot. So these free throws will effectively end the half.
Boone trying to make it a 15-0 run. She does, and now she's going to try to send it to halftime at 39-17. They currently lead by 21.
Well, Boone is currently 3 of 3 from the stripe.
Boone drills the second one as well, so we head to quarter number 3. Rockingham County leads at 39-17 as Morehead inbounds, and that'll finish the first half. Morehead stayed within reach for most of it, and Rockingham County just pulled away. Coach Jesse Wall staying calm on the bench, but then he called a timeout. He must have told them something, recognized something, but they flipped a switch, and now Rockingham County is up 22, looking for their first conference championship in 14 years, according to Coach Jesse Wall. He took over about 8 or 9 years ago, so this would be his first conference title. And Rockingham County girls will be crowned the first girls basketball champions of this newly formed Mid-State 3A, 4A, 5A. Morehead currently with their first winning season in at least 2 decades. A historic season for the Panthers that they are very proud of, but they were looking to add a conference title to that resume of this 25-26 season. 16 minutes left, though, to come back from down 22. As Jonathan Hatley is going to bring you some halftime stats in just a moment. Thanks for listening in. Tell us where you're listening in from, and we're happy to have you on Facebook, YouTube, RoCo Radio, and Substack.com. So we bring you conference championship action on RoCo Radio here in the Tri-City. Make sure to stay tuned after this one. Refresh your YouTube page, refresh Facebook, whatever you're listening on. We'll be bringing you Walkertown versus Reidsville for the championship of the boys Mid-State on a separate broadcast. Reidsville won the first matchup between the two by 6. Reidsville won the second matchup by 2. So we're looking for one heck of a game in the nightcap. Here at halftime, it's 39-17. Rockingham County Cougars leading it on Morehead's home floor, as the Panther girls and the Cougar girls will regroup. Try to draw up something new. Melita says in the comments, the boys' game is going to be a war. I can see it happening.
Could not agree more.
That rhymed. Got a pretty good crowd here at Morehead as we're at halftime of this girls' game. And it's a huge gym, so at basically any other gym in the county, it would be a packed house. Jonathan Hatley about to bring you the stats for this 39-17 ball game. RCHS on a 16-0 run. Game was within 6 points at a certain point in the second quarter, and then Morehead just didn't score again.
Well, over on the Morehead side, Tiana Booker with 2 points, 1 rebound. Nariah Cobb, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Taylor Cisneros has 1 rebound. Destiny Mentor, 5 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Aaliyah Abernathy, 8 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks. And Stacy Juarez has an assist, 3 rebounds, and a steal on the score sheet. Over on the Rockingham County side, Briley Boone with 4 points, 1 assist, 1 steal. Ava Grace Pruitt leading the way for the Cougars, 13 points, 1 assist, 4 steals. Ella Brannick has 1 point, 1 assist, 1 rebound, 1 steal, and 1 block. Reese Pirtle with 9 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 steals. Zoe Hargrove, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Lena Stripmatter with 8 points, 5 assists, 1 rebound, 2 steals. And Lainey Rebb with 2 points and an assist. Cougars currently leading by 22 points, 39-17. Team shooting, the Morehead Panthers, 5 of 22 shooting from the field, 3 of 14 from beyond the arc. Have 4 assisted baskets, 17 rebounds as a team, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and have turned the ball over 21 times in the first half. Over on the Rockingham County side, 14 of 28 from the field, so shooting 50%, 3 of 10 from beyond the arc for 30%, 8 of 10 from the free throw line for 80%. They have 11 assisted baskets, 8 rebounds, 11 steals, and 1 block. Morehead Panthers, I forgot to mention, are 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
So some of y'all don't know this, but Jonathan Hatley is actually, he's a doctor. So diagnose what went wrong with the Morehead Panthers.
I mean, you get outshot by 6 shots and you turn the ball over 21 times. There's not much else to be said. They've out-rebounded Rockingham County 2-1. It's 17-8. And the Cougars just went on a absolute tear in the second quarter, outscoring the Panthers 24-7 in the second quarter. That pressure defense of the Cougars, that trap defense, you know, every person that touched the ball had a double team in their face, it seemed. Morehead's going to have to start knocking down some open shots. They're going to have to make that extra pass, and they've got to break that Rockingham County trap to progress in this game. And they've got a big hurdle to climb, down 22 at the half.
Yeah, I think Morehead needs to really focus on limiting the turnovers. If they can keep up the rebounding, great. But, it matters what you do with those rebounds. Whenever Rockingham County gets the ball, they run down, they have an efficient possession. Morehead seems very focused on ball movement. It's a lot of younger players out there, and they seem a little bit more nervous, which you should be nervous for this game. I think most people would be nervous for this game, but it seems like nobody really wants to take over. And part of the reason they're passing so much is because Rockingham County's just got a stifling defense. I think Rockingham County wants to put this thing to bed. A really aggressive defense and might shut down Morehead. But also, you can't really – I don't know if you can shut down Ava Grace, but they need to try to limit her, because most of the shots she's getting, it's not like she's shooting these crazy off-balance three-pointers. She's getting under the basket, and they're feeding her easy shots just right off the glass and in.
Well, she's got a third of the Cougars' points, with 13 leading the way. She is, 5 of 11 from the field, so nearly 50% shooting. She's only hit 1 three-pointer, but a lot of her baskets have come off of transition under the basket, and she's had a long jump shot for 2 a couple of times. She's shooting well, really has cemented her place as the senior leader on this squad, and her shooting is going to be a major factor when they get into state playoffs, especially in that 5A bracket where they're likely to run up against the defending 3A champions, as Southeast Alamance. That's a good basketball team. We saw them in the state finals before we covered the Reidsville Rams state championship. We watched them play the game before part of it, and Southeast is an extremely impressive team. Good ball movement, a lot of size. And the Cougars, while they have height underneath, it's the type of girls that they're going to have a hard time boxing out. Height without weight sometimes makes a difference. And, you know, when you got teams that are the same height as you, but they outweigh you by 25, 30 pounds, it's tough to get rebounds. And that's the challenge they're going to face later on. I mean, they're getting out-rebounded 2-1 tonight by the Panthers.
And part of that's obviously Renee Hargrove being out, and she's proving what she really means to the team. But this is one of the things. Listen, I'm not a fan of bye weeks or bye games in sports at all for the most part. But one benefit that Rockingham County is going to reap from this is if they do get that bye week into the second round of the – or bye 2 days into the second round of the playoffs, that's a couple extra days for Renee Hargrove to rest up. So that's why it's so important to focus on seeding just for a scenario like this.
Absolutely, and you know, having that Tuesday game off, you know, you can get in an extra practice. You can watch game film of your future opponents. It's good for preparation, but you know, them having that extra game, they can carry momentum from that, and having a bye week can affect that momentum, or a bye game, I should say. You know, you just hope that they pick up where they're leaving off from the conference championship with that lack of a Tuesday game.
100%. 100%. Melita Hatley's asking in the comments, is Southeast Alamance 5A this year? They are.
They are. They should be. They're projected to be the number 1 seed in the 5A East.
Here's the inbound from Ava Grace Pruitt to the near side wing, or near side corner, Lainey Reb. Back to the wing. Now in the corner, it's Reb. Reb has it stolen by Destiny Minter. Minter throws it up ahead, tapped into the air, but recovered by Tasia Martin for the Panthers. Near side, it's Minter. Minter inside, pump fake. Put up by Abernathy, no good. Rebound goes to Ella Brannick of the Cougars. Brannick up to Lena Stripmatter. Stripmatter inside, and Ava Grace Pruitt will score another 2, 41-17 now. She's got 15. Here's a steal by Reese Pirtle in the backcourt. She goes falling out of bounds, so it'll be Morehead basketball after the heads-up play by Pirtle. Tasia Martin inbounding to Stacy Juarez. Juarez dribbling through and giving it to Minter. Minter along the sideline. Minter turning around. Minter on the far side wing. Minter up ahead to Juarez. Juarez near side. Juarez up to Martin. Martin back to Juarez, stolen by Pruitt. Lainey Reb, though, has it stolen in the backcourt, this time by Nariah Cobb, and she is blocked on the way up by Ella Brannick. Up ahead, it's Pruitt. Pruitt has it knocked away, and Stacey Juarez will steal it, trying to toe the baseline, or toe the sideline. But she unfortunately fell down. So here's Pruitt with the inbound, and now she'll get it back, taking a 3, no good that time.
Cobb on the rebound.
Cobb up to Juarez. Juarez drives, puts up the 2 off the left side of the backboard.
Laney Reb on the rebound.
Cougars basketball as Pruitt has it far side. Pruitt under the basket, throws it off of Leah Abernathy.
And that'll remain Cougar basketball.
Rockingham County Cougars on an 18-0 run dating back to the second quarter. They led by 6 before this monster run.
Lena Stripmatter to inbound on the baseline.
Stripmatter stands on the Panther E, gets it in to Reese Pirtle. Pirtle goes up, has it knocked away. Stripmatter saves it. Ball passed around the arc. Inside, it'll be Brannick. Brannick the kick out to Reb. Reb slings it across midcourt. They continue the ball movement. It goes through Pruitt's legs. She recovers it as Martin, who's second on the team in steals, tries to steal it. She does not. It's inside to Brannick. Kick out. Lena Stripmatter. No good on the three-pointer.
Cobb on the rebound.
She gives it up to Juarez, number 11. Standing on the logo. 2-3 defense from the Cougars, and now it's more aggressive. Getting it to Martin. They say it was last touched by one of the white jerseys. Inbound coming from Taisha Martin. Martin into Juarez. Juarez on the near side. Up in the middle of the court, double teamed by Stripmatter and Pruitt. She gets it out to Taisha Martin. Martin inside. Cobb under the basket. Can't score. Gets her own rebound, puts it up. No good that time either. Fight for the rebound, goes off of the head of Laney Reb. Brannick ends up with it. Brannick up to Stripmatter. Stripmatter inside to Brannick. The softball state champion hits a 15-footer to make it 43-17. Rockingham County Cougars on a 20-0 run here in the mid-state title game in Eden. Stacy Juarez dribbles the other way as Juarez gets it to Minter in the corner. Minter drives along the baseline, thrown off the side of the backboard as she went through contact. That means it's Cougars basketball.
Laney Reb will check out. Briley Boone into the game.
Lano Stripmatter passes into Briley Boone. Boone back to Stripmatter. Stripmatter across the timeline, standing up at the volleyball line. To the far side wing, it's Pruitt. Now inside, Pirtle cashes in for two. 45-17
touch
now.
Pass from Brannick for the assist to Pirtle.
And it looks like we've got a timeout by
Pirtle now
Coach,
has 11.
Coach Jesse Wall calls the 30-second timeout. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom-and-pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. Inbound for the Panthers all in the way as Destiny Minter will take over as the point guard now. 45-17 Rockingham County lead. Driving is Destiny Minter. Minter gets it up to Juarez. Juarez nearly has it stolen by Stripmatter. Martin will recover, gives it to Abernathy near side, number 23. Holds it, guarded closely by Reese Pirtle, giving it back up to Juarez. Morehead taking their time on this possession with 4.5 to play in the third quarter. Juarez has it stolen on the ground by Stripmatter. Stripmatter will take a dribble, passing forward to Pruitt. Pruitt goes up, and she's fouled on the way, tossing it with her left hand, and now Ava Grace Pruitt will head to the free throw line.
Well, Taisha Martin just picked up her third, and that's going to put Pruitt on the free throw line for the first time tonight.
Pruitt misses off the back iron on the first free throw attempt.
Tiana Booker will check into the game. Stacy Juarez goes to the bench.
Lita Hatley mentions in the comments only 3 jump balls in the first half. Is it because Renaya Hargrove's not playing? Probably. Inbound to Leah Abernathy as the ball is thrown out of bounds.
And another Panther turnover. Rockingham County now winning the turnover battle 26-9.
Golly. 26 turnovers. Almost feels unreal. Pruitt under the basket, misses the lay-in, tapped out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Abernathy.
Yeah, she and Brannick went up for the ball. Oh, and
referee changes
they reversed
the call.
They say it's off of Brannick.
I think they're saying it was off of Pruitt. I thought that should be the call originally. And the Zebra changes the call. So he gives it into Martin. Martin up to Cobb. Cobb to Booker. Booker looking around, giving it to Martin. Martin the kick out. Here's a three. No, it's Martin now with it after the pass from Cobb. Missed. Rebound Booker as Cobb is hurt. And Minter will go up, missing the layup. She hits the floor. 2 Panthers are in pain as Lena Stripmatter goes the other way.
Pull-up jumper. Pruitt gets the rebound and puts it back in.
So now it's 48-17. Minter has it knocked away by Pirtle. And now driving and scoring is Ava Grace Pruitt once again. She has scored so many buckets inside. 50-17 now. Up ahead, Minter puts it in off the glass. So for the first time since like halfway through the second quarter, and keep in mind there's only 3 minutes to go in the third, The Panthers will score as it's thrown out of bounds on Rockingham's side.
Lena Strittmatter attempted the pass down low to Reese Pirtle, just a little too tall for her.
So listen to this. It was 23-17. A 27-0 run just got broken.
Wow.
So they doubled their score and got more during this run. What on earth? So Martin dribbles forward. She goes left. Far side wing now in the corner.
Wade double dribbled.
They call Joyce for the double dribble.
Oh, that's Kara Joyce. Sorry about that.
We hope she accepts your apology. Near side is Pruitt. Pruitt up to Strittmatter. Strittmatter inside. Zoe Hargrove has it tapped out of bounds, and they will say it was last touched by Tiana Booker. 2:41 to go in the third. Inbound, Strittmatter into Pirtle, and Pirtle gets the roll. She's quietly having a good night. 52-19, 2.5 to play in the third. Up ahead is Martin.
Yeah, quiet, 6 of 8 from the field and 13 points.
Wade gets it to Joyce. At the feet of Joyce,
Stolen
through
by
her legs.
Strittmatter.
Pruitt has it. No, Strittmatter has it. Strittmatter goes the other way. Strittmatter in the paint. Goes up through contact, and she will shoot 2 free throws after missing the jumper. 52-19, 2:15 to go in the third quarter as Rockingham County is looking forward to celebrating their first title in the conference play since 2012.
Well, Tasia Martin just picked up her 4th personal.
Strittmatter makes the first. It's now
Strittmatter 4 of
53-19.
5 from the strike. Allie Abramson will make her first appearance. She will check in for Reese Pirtle.
Second free throw is up and good. So it's now 55-19. Cougars in control. 54-19, excuse me.
Now 35-point lead, running clock time.
Up to Wade, near side wing. Wade to Minter. Minter just above the volleyball line. Goes left inside, throws it away. Ball goes into the bleachers where the cheerleaders are as the referee tracks it down.
He didn't signal who the ball belongs to. Looks like it'll remain with the Panthers.
Inbound up ahead, stolen. Stolen by Pruitt. Pruitt, 1-on-2, outraces both of them and lays it in. 56-19 now.
Pruitt with a big steal and score there. She's got 24.
She is outscoring the Morehead Panthers by 5. Stacey Juarez, volleyball line to Wade, near side wing. Wade passes to Booker, her volleyball teammate. And now it will be with Minter at the top. Continued ball movement from the Panthers. Minter takes the 3 and swishes it.
Splash.
Minter had
assist from Juarez.
the only 3 of the game when they played Reidsville as the ball is thrown out of bounds on the inbounds. Yeah, I think she had the only 3 that was made by Morehead when they played Reidsville to make it to this game. 56-22. Clock is still running even though it's a 34-point game.
Well, it got to 35, so.
So do they never change it even if you pull within 5?
They don't.
Okay.
It only stops
Minter
for
takes a
timeouts.
deep 3.
And
Oh,
hit it!
what a job. Once again, as Briley Boone smiles at her.
She
from the
shot that
Morehead
from about
M.
26 feet from the M logo.
56-25, and that's one of those shots where all you can do is laugh, as Bradley Boone did. 31-point ball game. Allie Abrahamson tries to respond. The lefty no good with the 3. Tiana Booker grabs the board. Heading the other way is Minter, who's got 6 in the last minute. She is blocked on the way up. Fight for the ball, and we've got our 4th jump ball of the game. Presented by, no, we don't have a jump ball sponsor yet. So we head to quarter number 4, 56-25. Rockingham County in the lead by 31, and the clock is rolling as the Cougars look for their first conference championship in 14 years and their first under Coach Jesse Wall. Ava Grace Pruitt was single-handedly outscoring the Panthers at one point. Is she still doing so? Does she still have 24?
Yeah, she's got, let's see, 23, 4. Yeah, 24. And the senior leader for the Cougars just kind of slowly took the game over. She's got 7 steals, an assist, and a rebound to go along with her 24 points.
Crazy.
And, you know, she's just been stepping into those passing lanes, and when she comes up with the ball, she's streaking down the court, going in for the easy lay-in.
So some extreme scoring struggles for the Panthers. I think 6 of their 8 points in the third quarter came within the last minute with 2 big Destiny Mentor threes. As Rockingham County has all but 1 bench player on the court. Lena Strittmatter, the only starter left for the Cougars, as they bring Allie Abrahamson, Bradley Boone, Lila Johnson, and Zoe Hargrove out to start off this fourth quarter.
Along with Lena Strittmatter now playing forward.
Mentor into Abernathy, as opposed to backwards. Mentor's got it on the volleyball line.
Boone picks her up.
Now passes to Wade, far side wing. Wade dribbles, gives it to Mentor. Mentor goes forward. Mentor to Wade, far side. Wade back to Mentor. Mentor's got it. Mentor in the corner. Mentor up to Wade. Wade has it knocked away. On the ground, it's Booker, and it's thrown out of bounds off of the left arm of Abernathy. Lila Johnson on the inbound.
Turnovers for the Panthers.
When I said they were on pace for 44 earlier in the night, in the first quarter, I was just saying that to express how crazy it was to have 11 in the first minute. I wasn't saying that because I thought it would happen. This is insane. Here's Abrahamson near side wing. Up to Johnson. Lila Johnson has it. Johnson gives it back to Abrahamson. Abrahamson throws it away. Steal by Morehead. Up ahead is Juarez. Juarez on the far side. Juarez drives, puts it up off the back of the rim and in. So 56 to 27 now.
Juarez picks up her first 2 points of the game.
And taken away, but then taken away back. Back-to-back steals in 2.5 seconds. Here's Reb in the corner. Reb up to Johnson. Johnson near side Abrahamson. Abrahamson near side wing. Abrahamson to Johnson. Johnson to Abrahamson. Abrahamson takes the 3, and the southpaw drills it down. 59-27 now. For the multi-sport athlete, they will count it as a long 2. 58-27. 6:15 to go to pay dirt for the Cougars as Mentor drives. Mentor, kick out. It's Booker. Booker double teamed. Booker up to Juarez. Juarez over to Abernathy. Abernathy nails the 3. 58-30 now with 6 minutes to go in the fourth. Lila Johnson.
Abernathy has 11.
Johnson dribbles up the court. Johnson near side Abrahamson thrown out of bounds into the stands.
Unforced error into a turnover. 14th turnover for the Cougars.
Here we go, 5:41 to go in the fourth. 58-30. Rockingham County leads by 4 touchdowns. Mentor passes it out of bounds. So back-to-back bad passes, 1 for each team. As Kara Joyce just jumped over the bench. That was an interesting way to get the ball. Here's Lila Johnson dribbling up the court for the Cougars. Johnson to Reb, far side wing. Reb near side Abrahamson. Abrahamson dribbles left, gives it to Johnson. Johnson to Abrahamson near side wing. Johnson has it knocked away. It goes into the arms of Johnson. Johnson double teamed. Now she's guarded one-on-one by Booker. Johnson throws it out. Somehow gets it to Lovelace. And Rockingham County will keep possession halfway through the fourth. Up ahead to Abrahamson. Abrahamson to Johnson. Johnson takes a 3. Dies on the back of the rim. Rebound Morehead. Juarez goes right. Juarez loses it and is fouled.
Looks like that foul will go against Patience Lynn.
Here comes the inbound from Morehead. Abernathy will take it out of bounds.
Laney Rebb is checked out of the game.
Inbound from Abernathy on the way. Abernathy looking
Moving
around,
in
giving
for her.
it to Martin. Martin's open. Passes to Minter. Minter at the volleyball line goes right and passes back to Martin. Martin picks up her dribble. Now Abernathy inside, and Minter is fouled by Lovelace. As the running clock continues, 28-point lead for the Cougars as the Panthers take it out of bounds here in the Mid-State 3A, 4A, 5A title. Ahead of Reidsville and Walkertown showdown on the boys bracket.
Minner from the left wing.
Not that time. Gets her own rebound, though, across the court. Misses on the second chance points. Gets it back. Third chance points, and she's fouled. .305 to go, and the clock is rolling as Rockingham County leads Morehead in this conference title game 58-30. On the way to their first conference championship since 2012.
Minner, her first trip to the free throw line.
Back
off
iron.
the Lovelace foul.
Second free throw is good, though, making it 59-30. Or 58-31. I gave the point to the wrong team. Bradley Boone heads the other way. Boone doesn't
Nearly
go
a
back
backcourt.
court. What on earth?
Nearly.
Now she gets it back and will miss the three. Rebound Cisneros, and she hands it over to Abernathy with 2:15 to play in the fourth. Martin steps forward with her Panthers down by 27. Minter's got it. Minter in the corner now, and Minter will drive. Minter kicks it out. Abernathy takes the three and hits it from the top. 58-34 now in the fourth. Johnson has it. Johnson gives it to Abrahamson. Abrahamson back to Johnson. Johnson stepping forward. Johnson to Boone. Boone inside. Boone to Lovelace. Lovelace blocked on the way up. Rebound is gathered by Martin. 100 seconds left in the fourth as Minter has it far side. 24-point game. Minter drives, puts it up off the backboard. No good. Rebound goes into the arms of Boone. Boone up ahead. Boone moving left. Boone inside. Boone kicks it. Patience Lynn misses it. Rebound goes to Abrahamson. Number 11 turns around to Boone. Boone, corner three. In and out. Rebound tracked down by Cobb with about 70 seconds left until the Cougars are crowned. Near side, it's Martin. Martin up to Abernathy. Abernathy to Cisneros. To the far side wing. Minter, no good. On the left side.
Rebound to Lovelace.
And dribbling the other way is Lila Johnson with 50 seconds to go in the fourth. Here to Abrahamson. Abrahamson to Johnson. Johnson sidesteps and misses the two. Grazes the rim. Minter the rebound. Minter heads the other way. Minter driving. Minter putting it up. And one. With 35 seconds to go. And the clock is rolling. 58-36 now.
See what they call the foul on. Boone charged with the foul, her first.
Minter's first shot is
Completes
good,
the
and that was
N1.
a three-point play. It's now 58-37, Rockingham County ahead by 21. 8 seconds left as Minter steals it in the
gets the
backcourt,
steal.
goes up strong, and she scores. It's now 58-39 as the clock winds down. Allie Abrahamson throws it ahead to Bradley Boone, and the Rockingham County Cougars girls basketball squad are now the Mid-State Conference champions, winning their first conference crown since 2012 in this storied program's history, as Coach Jesse Wall earns his first conference championship. As he said, he thinks that this is his 5th appearance. Teams go through the layup lines as they get set for the girls' playoffs. Rockingham County in the 5A, Morehead in the 4A. Rockingham County hoping for a first-round bye as they will celebrate this conference championship and regular season championship. And they will receive their awards as they sit down on the bench. Make sure you stay with us after this 58-39 game. We will be going live on YouTube, not this page, on another YouTube page. So just refresh your browser and click on RoCo Radio's coverage of Reidsville Walkertown up next. If you're listening on Facebook, do the same there as they bring out the table with the titles on it. 58-39, 27-0 run by Rockingham County in the second and third quarters, sealing the win for them, bringing it to a running clock at 35 in the fourth quarter. They finished with a 19-point win after that monster run in the middle of the game. Jonathan Hatley going to bring you some post-game stats, and we're going to give it to the crowd microphone in a second as they give the Cougars their trophies. Congratulations to the Rockingham County Cougars winning the Mid-State 3A, 4A, 5A Conference crown in the first year of its current iteration here in 2026. Valiant effort by the Morehead Panthers as well, getting their first winning season in at least 2 decades. Finishing runner-up in the conference.
Awards for women's basketball. First, we're going to recognize our all-tournament team from Rockingham County, Ava Grace Pruitt. Also from Rockingham, Lena Strickland. From Rockingham County, Reidsville. From Morehead High School, Destiny Bennett. Also from Morehead, Aaliyah Abernathy. From Carver High School, Shakayla Childs. And from Reidsville High School, Andrea Blackwell. And your Mid-State Athletic Conference Women's Basketball Tournament MVP, Ava Grace Pruitt. We would also like to recognize our all-conference team for the 25-26 women's basketball season. First, from Rockingham County, Ava Grace Pruitt. From Rockingham County, Lena Strickland. Also from Rockingham, Renaya Hargrove. From Morehead High School, Destiny Menon.
From Morehead High School, Aaliyah Abernathy. From Reidsville High School, Denaria Blackwell. Also from Reidsville High School, Andrea Blackwell. From Cougars High School, Shakayla Childs. From McMichael High School, Chelsea Lowe. From Barley Yancey High School, Alexis Ferris. And from Walkertown High School, Jasmine McIntyre. This is your 25-26 women's basketball all-conference team. All right, now we would like to recognize our players of the year for the 25-26 season. We have co-players of the year for the women. First, from Rockingham, Ava Grace Pruitt. Also, co-player of the year from Cougars, Shakayla Childs. And we would like to recognize the Mid-State Women's Coach of the Year, Jessie Wall from Rockingham County. And last but not least, we'd like to present the regular season and the tournament championship trophies to Rockingham County High School. Ladies, come get it.
Your conference champions of the Mid-State 3A, 4A, 5A, the Rockingham County Cougars, as they celebrate at midcourt. Winning all conference tournament honors for Rockingham County, Ava Grace Pruitt, Lena Stripmatter, Reese Pirtle. For Morehead, Destiny Minter and Aaliyah Abernathy. For Reidsville, Andrea Blackwell. And for Carver, Shakayla Childs. All conference for the season for Rockingham County, Ava Grace Pruitt, Lena Stripmatter, Renaya Hargrove. For Morehead, Destiny Minter, Aaliyah Abernathy. For Reidsville, Denaria Blackwell and Andrea Blackwell. For Michael Chelsea Lowe. For Carver, Shakayla Childs. Jasmine McIntyre representing the Walkertown Wolfpack. And for the Bartley Yancey Buccaneers, Alexis Farish. Winning Coach of the Year honors will be Jessie Wall. Tournament MVP goes to Ava Grace Pruitt. Conference Co-Player of the Year goes to Ava Grace Pruitt. And Co-Player of the Year also goes to Carver's Shakayla Childs. Congratulations to the Rockingham County Cougars after their 58-39 victory over the Morehead Panthers in 1-seed, 2-seed action here in Eden as they go celebrate their conference title. We're now going to jump into our broadcast of the boys game. Refresh your YouTube page. We'll be heading, I guess we'll be staying, but we'll be heading to another broadcast as Walkertown takes on Reidsville for the third time this year in a rematch of last year's conference championship. Thanks so much for joining us.